toxic.
And welcome to the Big T Show. I am Big T on a Friday, early day, feeling like a bag of shit. Recorded THC TV last night. We did medicated Zeppelis, and come on, like it's like someone saying, "Oh, I like blowjobs." Like, "Oh, I like Zeppelis." Like, yeah, what the fuck's not to love? Sweet fried dough.
Fat ass.
Yeah, who is that? Who is that? Is that a familiar voice? Is that Alex Jones? Oh, put your hands together. Guess who's back? Look who's back in the motherfucking house.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Tell you, how the fuck you been?
I've been delicious.
You've been delicious. Who says? The guy in the fucking glory hole?
I don't touch that shit.
You don't touch? You ever go to a booth and pay?
Never. They don't exist anymore.
I've done that plenty of times.
I know you have.
I used to do it on the clock for UPS.
Yes, I know.
And now I don't work for them no more.
Thank
Not
God.
because of that.
Thank God.
Why?
Delivering a package.
What?
Delivering a package.
Yeah, well, I used to deliver packages while I was at work. Not weed, because...
I'm not talking about that.
No, Coke didn't smell.
I'm not talking about that either. You're delivering a package.
Yeah, well, that's what cocaine's packages are called.
Okay, no, I was making a porno reference.
Oh, Sex Luthor, huh?
Yeah, Sex Luthor.
I would have people come up, and I would give them the dyad, the machine that you sign for it.
Yeah.
I'd have the Coke in an envelope.
Yeah.
And I'd have them fake sign it, so if fucking loss prevention was watching me, it looked legit. I'm like, hey, act like you're showing me an ID, and I'd give them the Coke, and then they'd just give me the money later.
Thank God.
So I was delivering double-time packages at UPS.
Yes. I've been watching a lot of Justice League and DC comic shows lately, just a ton of them.
Go on. And
I really came to the conclusion recently, I am better than the mindset of Joker. I need to emulate Lex Luthor. That's him starting my own slogan. What would Luthor do?
Is that a reference to Martin Luther, the religious
No,
fellow?
That's the parody. It's Lex Luthor.
All right, so you got religious on us on your break from the Big T Show.
Sort. It's a double entendre.
And Reese on the other side of the board holding us down. What up, Reese?
Yo, what's going on?
How you doing?
All good, all good. How's everybody out there doing?
So, Matteo, how's everything?
Good to see
going?
Matteo back.
I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm beautiful. I'm huge.
How'd you think of what you think of the costume last week?
It was really good. It was really accurate.
We ordered little peep shirts, and USPS got the mail here late, so now I return them.
What size are they?
XXX.
Can I see them?
I'm
not gonna wear it. I just want to see it.
Reese, what size did you get?
Large, probably.
Let me see it. Bring it to me.
Mateo's a large.
Yeah. Where is it? Let me see it. Do you have it on it?
No, he has them.
They got delivered to my mom's house, so they're in my mailbox. I don't check my mail like that. But yeah, like I was saying, I just had like 4 cups of coffee. It's not working. I went ham with the Zeppelis. Like I said, is it making a proclamation?
Yeah, no, I feel like you started off the show by like making fun of me because I came in and you said you made Zeppelis, and I was like, yeah, I love Zeppelis. And then you started off the show be like, when people say that they love Zeppelis, it's like they love, so were you just abusing me?
No, it's like a plot.
Is that a generalization?
No, it's like, yeah, I love pizza. Like, yeah, no shit. I love blowjobs. I love pizza. I love Zeppelis.
There's a very fine line of intersection now between pizza and blowjobs if you watch a lot of fetish videos.
Why, what's the pizza, the blowjob?
There's a lot of fetish videos of pizza blowjobs.
What do you mean?
You never seen this? An entire subcategory. You stick your dick through a pizza?
Wait. What is this?
If you go to a porn site like Pornhub, whatever, you can look at their categories and there's like a whole subsection, pizza fetish.
And you shove your dick through a hole in a pizza?
Yeah.
Nah, I never did that.
Well, you have the pizza on you, and then you're penetrating a woman or man, depending on your sexual preference.
I never did that. I did the bag of popcorn trick when I was younger.
I know what that is.
You go to a movie with a girl.
Oh yes, that's also a fetish you have on the internet.
No, you poke a hole.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you butter it up nicely and juicy.
I did it during the movie not Final Destination, Close Contact, that Jodie Foster movie.
That's a very strange
Final
movie.
Destination would have been a perfect movie.
Exactly, yeah.
And Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
Actually, well, I did the Close Contact. It was a bag of popcorn. I poked a hole in the bottom. And
With what?
My finger. It was just a bag of popcorn.
I know, but you had to cut it somehow.
I fucking aggressively poked it. Yeah, I'm a fucking young guy about to shove my dick in a bag of popcorn. You don't think I can rip a hole through it?
I don't know. They're very sturdy. They're cardboard.
No, not the. It wasn't like the tub. It was a bag of popcorn.
Well, for you, it probably could have been a tub.
Yeah, the tub. Yeah. Well, anyway, but like people never tell you about
Some
the.
of fat butter.
Listen, but what people don't tell you about the popcorn trick is the butter leaks out of the popcorn.
Oh, I know.
On the bottom.
Yeah.
I had fucking fake butter in my pubic hair for a month.
Why just wax it or shave it off?
Bro, that shit wouldn't come out. It was like chemical in my pubic
I know.
hair.
Just get a pair of scissors and cut it.
Bro, I was 18, 17 when I did it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it fucking, you're not thinking it. Like, I tried cutting
Okay.
it and it was getting gunked up.
The scissors?
I don't know if I used scissors, but I definitely used, like, some sort of razor thing. But it was in there for, like, a couple of weeks. Like, I felt fine fucking, like fake butter in my pubic hair.
Okay.
But, hold on, but you said Passion of Christ. That's how much of a drinking problem I had. I went to go see it with my friend, and I remember I grabbed a 40 of, like, I think it was Old English or Colt 45. And it was a long-ass movie. I finished the 40, and, like...
It's a 3.5-hour movie.
I know, so I needed another one because I was fucking drinking heavily. So we're at the UA on Knapp Street. I fucking had like a nickel in my pocket. I went out the door on the side of the movie. It was during the day.
Yeah.
I put the nickel by the door to hold it open, like a quarter.
Yeah.
I went to the deli across the street, got another 40, pulled open the door, and then went back in. Like he was going up the hill before I went and got the 40. By the time I got to the
Mount
top, I
Zion.
was whipping his ass. But yeah, I'm not proud of that. I'm Catholic, but no, I also had a drinking problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a story about Passion. Yeah.
I want to hear it.
All right, so
I'm passionate to hear about your story about the Passion.
first time seeing it, so
Did it make you come?
I was dating a girl, and we watched it together. And no joke, I don't know what started it or how it happened, but we basically had sex during the whole entire movie.
Because women want to be dominated from what I hear.
So maybe that was it. You know,
Well,
maybe
apparently,
that's
yeah.
something to that. But yeah, thinking back on it, it's a little disturbing, I guess, to say that during Passion, I just banged my girlfriend during Passion.
What month was it? What month was it? What month was it?
Oh, it was years ago, man. I have no idea now. I don't know.
Okay.
Can't
Was it
remember.
in theaters or home?
No, it was home. It was home.
Okay.
I had more sex stuff in the movies.
Do tell.
We were at Analyze That, the follow-up to the classic Analyze This. And it was me, this chick, and my other buddy to go see Analyze That. And I'm thinking, I'm always horny, you know? Like,
Of course you are.
And I'm thinking the toilet is like the toilet at home, where you have the toilet and the top part. And
Yes.
Where where tissue goes on top.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, she can sit on the top. I'll put my legs over the toilet, and I'm going to fuck her right there in the bathroom. Because Analyze That wasn't as good as Analyze This.
Of
you know?
course. The sequels are always not as good as the first.
So my mind was wandering, you know?
Yes.
So
The
we
wandering
go, we
mind.
sneak into the same bathroom at Knapp Street, same movie theater at Knapp Street, the UA.
Yeah.
And we go in there, and it was commercial grade plumbing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like metal
yeah.
on top. There's no,
Yeah, absolutely.
there's no tank, so there's no place to sit.
Yeah.
So I do the one leg motion. She has one pan off, and I'm fucking her against the inside
She
of the
hits the
stall.
back of her head?
Huh?
She hits the back of her head?
No, we're going slow. People coming in now have to do like the silent motion.
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't. We fucked in the movie theater, but in the bathroom.
Of course.
But it wasn't as good as I thought by fucking over the toilet.
It was like the sequel. Analyze That. Not as good as what you thought.
Yeah, not as good as we thought, but it was worth the price of admission.
Exactly. Just analyze your options.
And another time was Castaway.
Oh, I
Again-
gotta hear this. You do take all the bloody details.
No. Well, it was just a different girl, another daytime movie. Because I don't know, was I not working or something? I don't know why I'm seeing
Probably.
Probably. I don't know why I'm seeing all these movies during the day.
You're talking to me. You should know.
And we're in the last row, and I'm getting horny, so I get hard. I'm talking to trying to sit on it. Now she's trying to sit on it like on an angle, and the lights would light up from like fucking like a bright scene.
Yeah.
And it must have been 200 senior citizens, like from like a nursing home that took a bus there for the matinee, and they get like a senior discount.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we can't finish fucking in here, like with a room full of fucking senior citizens.
Preaching to the choir.
But that's the same girl who later in life on Flatbush Avenue at Brooklyn Dental Group, my brother and my mom still go there. Hope they're not watching.
Yeah.
We had sex in the waiting room.
Okay.
It's
That's a fantasy right there.
Second floor on Flatbush Avenue, behind it down by Nostrand Avenue in the junction. It's a block that cuts on an angle.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like it meets at Flatbush, but on an angle. So the office is shaped of a triangle. So you walk in. It's the receptionist. There's a wall and a fake wall, and then the wall that faces Flatbush. So we're sitting there. I'm kissing her on the windowsill, and she had these terry cloth shorts on. And I just start fucking kissing her. My dick gets hard. I just pull him over right in the waiting room.
You just rip it open like a pair of avocados.
I just moved it over a pair of avocados.
Because it comes in like netting.
I'd love to see you make a turkey sandwich.
Rock
hard, ripping the avocados open.
Yeah.
And I have her against the windowsill, and I just start.
Beautiful.
And I must have came in like 40 seconds. It was just so hot, the sex, and having sex in the waiting room.
It was so hot it burned and he peed.
No, it didn't burn when I peed, but it was fucking. It was hot sex. That was the one who I couldn't fuck during Castaway. But
yeah, I know.
I don't know why I'm having a lot of sex in public.
I don't know. Like, I was like, that joke wouldn't work.
What's say, Matteo?
I was like, when you have a lot of sex in public, about smooth sax.
Smooth sex.
When you have sex where some guy's playing a saxophone nearby in public.
I do meant smooth sax, like I nared my nutsack, which you shouldn't do because it burns. Because I've done that before.
What?
Rub nair on my nuts
What's nair?
to make your hair.
It's like a liquid hair removal.
It burns.
I figured.
He figured. He said. Oh man, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now. I'm like dripping. The THC is just pouring out of my head.
I know.
I don't know if you can notice it.
It's like a rain stick.
Yeah, rain stick. All right. And I couldn't stop eating the Zeppelis, and then we had a seance with.
Yes.
Our guest was Elise Edwards, and we were up here, and we were just ripped. We tried getting through it. She's gonna have to come back, and like next thing I ordered $80 worth of pizza, $140 worth of Cold Stone, and now I'm a bag of shit right now trying to get through this show. But Mateo's back.
Yes, I am.
What did you think of the costume last week?
It was really, really good. Where'd you get that wig? I want to know where you got that wig.
You want to put it on?
Yeah, no, it's the same hair.
I bought the little Nicky wig.
Yeah, I know.
Did you ever see a grown man get so upset over Halloween?
Once.
Who?
It was a guy who was pretty goth. It was a weird story.
Yeah, you went through a goth phase, didn't you?
Yeah, it was more of a punk thing.
Nah, it was gothy.
Okay, it was gothy. How do you know?
I go deep on your Instagram sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty
those
gothy.
Pictures make me happy.
Yeah, I
you
know.
have that like covering your eyes with your hair.
It went down. It went at one point. The half-shaven haircut went down to my shoulders.
Oh my god, what happened to that look? Why don't you bring it back?
I don't know. I went for a very weird thing happened. And I was like, I need to get rid of this look immediately.
Why?
I don't know. It was like something happened. I was 19. It was just really like shattered my ego.
So now you go for what will make this older Italian man kiss me after this meal. That's the look you're going for? Like, what can this older Italian man find inside me besides himself after this meal to kiss me? Oh, culture. This is culture, right?
Yeah.
He's like pulling his pants down. This is culture, right? You feeding me your sausage?
Yeah.
You ever think about nairing?
What?
Nairing yourself?
What does nairing mean?
Like just rub nair all over your body?
No.
Why not?
I don't need to.
Why not?
I just don't.
You're naturally hairless?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No.
It's either your hair or your hairless.
What? No, my legs have hair. I get waxed.
No way, you wax your legs?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you go for Brazilian butt wax?
No.
What did that?
I waxed my crotch. I self-wax.
How?
You can buy a self-waxing kit.
And you rip your pubic hair out?
Yeah.
And your nuts?
No, I don't touch that.
So you just have hairy ass nuts?
They're not that hairy.
How come? How is it not? You're Italian.
They're just not. I don't know.
Damn, man. So you learn something new about Matteo all the time. You self-wax.
Yeah.
You should try the nair. It's less painful. You like the pain, right?
I kind of do. Yeah.
How come?
It's like because they always say pain is the cleanser.
Cleanser of what?
Your soul.
So but you always talk about when you ejaculate, the pain and the fury.
It's the rage and the fury. There's nothing about pain.
It's just rage.
Yeah, it's just rage.
So the pain is the waxing.
Yeah.
And the rage is the whacking.
Yes.
All right, we got it. We just want to make sure we're on the same page. So, all right. And listen, it's good that you wax. The hair just traps smell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want girls to go down like. You need to smell good, Mateo.
I know you do.
You don't want a bad reputation. Like, you ever go down on a girl? It's like, I'm never going down there again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want a bad reputation.
Exactly.
What the hell was I gonna say? Yeah, we're gonna get to the big tits, big picks of the week on a little bit of a losing streak. Still up 3,400 for the year. We're gonna get back on track this week. I got a winner, and I'm gonna drop a bomb on that. But we're gonna get back to that a little bit in the show.
You're gonna Nagasaki it.
Yes, racist term. Just because it's not the forefront of the racial terms, it's still a racial term, Matteo.
What is?
Whatever you just said. And,
Nagasaki's a place we bombed.
yeah. And you don't want to be saying that. People get offended.
I know. We Hiroshima'd it.
Well, listen, I know I'm not representing it right now, but I'm weaning myself off of edibles.
Okay, that's good.
And because I can't stop eating, I just told you I just ordered $80.
Yeah,
worth of
it's bad
pizza,
for your stomach, your heart, and your pocket.
And just the amount of time that I got to spend manuring the next day is just out of control.
You should just buy some laxatives.
Oh, I told you, Metamucil. I'm on the rocks. You know what I mean?
Metamucil is the stool hardener.
Stool hardener? No, that's just
It keeps you regular.
keeps you regular.
Okay, that's nice.
But I'm dreaming again, which is so unreal because I don't dream.
I know you don't.
You know what I mean? Like I was just so in a THC coma that I don't even fucking dream.
Yeah.
And now I'm having the fucking weirdest dreams.
Yeah, it's all the years of suppression. You're letting it out.
No, but 3 days this week I had dreams that woke me up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Why? What, you get woken up to in the middle of the night by your dreams?
Yes, consistently.
Bro, listen, I'm having dreams that for some reason I'm slamming little babies' fingers in like car doors or like door jams. And like I woke up like as it's slamming on the kid's fingers. Like it woke me up in a cold like what the fuck? I haven't dreamed in a while and this is the first dream I'm dreaming of?
Yeah, you might want some professional help with that.
Yeah.
And then I had an ex from my past, like at this hot dog stand on Cropsey Avenue, where I had to hit her with my car, jumped on the roof, and like I slammed on the brakes, and this shit was so real. And then as I slammed on the brakes, she went flying into the street as the cops pulled up. What happened?
No, I was applauding your
No.
actions.
Well, listen, I that woke me up too because I lived that life already.
Yeah.
And these dreams have been so fucking real. And the other one, what was the other one? Another one. My couldn't log into my Robinhood account, and I have a lot of money locked up in the stocks. Like I don't know. This is some psychological shit.
Oh, no, it is.
Something about slamming baby's fingers with doors. My ex and me not getting logged into my Robinhood account.
I'm having a similar dream for the last week. It's consistently waking me up. I'm at a very fancy dinner party. I didn't notice until everyone started looking at me horrified and disgusted. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm bleeding the stigmata on my forehead. And I guess I'm touched by God, and I can't fix it. So I go back to dinner just grossing everyone out, just bleeding on the plate. Just dripping.
That's not different than, like, normal situations in your life.
What?
I feel you're always leaking something.
But that was a dream I had.
No, I know, but, like, real life, I feel like you're always blowing your nose, about to throw up.
Yeah.
Some sort of explosive diarrhea. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's life.
Yeah.
Like, that stigmata, like, that's
Yeah.
something, because you're always, like, like I said, blowing your nose, about to throw up, about to explode.
Yeah.
And now you're just like, all right, we're running out of places for it to come out of.
Yeah, I got a different forehead.
Let's just bleed from his forehead. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's something
Yeah.
both psychological.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to that. We're going to have Elise Edwards on the show for a seance special. And I don't even know if it's called a seance.
It is.
No, I think it's not.
Well, what kind of spell is she trying to cast? Or
No, I think she's going to read, like, our birth charts or something. Because
that's not a seance.
all right, we're going to call it a seance special. Because
Okay.
I was telling people I was going for a seance.
If you let it be written, let it be said and happened.
Well, we're born on the same birthday.
I
And she
know.
was talking about the energy.
Yeah.
Like, we're not the same person, but we're on the same energy field. That's
Yeah.
why we're like friends and born on the same day in such
Yeah.
similar species
Yeah.
and specimens.
Yes.
And she said it with a British accent.
Specimens. Vitamins.
But I can't wait for that episode. Shout out to Elise Edwards. And listen, I'm trudging through mud right now
I know you are.
with this Zeppeli hangover. And I have a lot of shit to do today. I have another pizza party to go to. I have a barbecue at night.
Okay.
My normal Friday stuff. But we got to get through this show. The dreaming again, I don't know what's going on with that, but it's something like slamming babies' fingers in the door jam. Like, what the hell's up with that?
I have no idea.
But
I have a reoccurring apocalyptic dream all the time.
what's that about?
Basically, it starts off like I'm walking out of my house and Manhattan's basically in smoke. There's a bunch of fighter jets like flying overhead. It's constant mayhem in the streets. and we got to get to the end of Breezy Point to get picked up by some plane because they're about to drop another bomb, and the rest of New York is about to get blown off the map.
I wonder what that's about. Just
Dude, it's reoccurring too. I've had it multiple times.
When? Since when?
For years. I would say for the past 5 years, I've had that reoccurring dream.
So
it's not every night, but it's like I've had it. Like I'll have it like probably in the next couple weeks. I'll probably have it again.
So you're afraid of death or something?
I don't
More
think
like,
so.
This is more like your 9/11 reaction.
But there's no fighter jets. I never had to rush out of my house. I don't know what the hell it is, to be honest with
Listen,
you.
when I was younger, I'm still afraid of heights, but I was watching, it might have been like Game 6, like the 92, 90 World Series on. I remember it was on ABC with my dad.
Yeah.
And they had the earthquake in California, and they showed the Golden Gate Bridge, not the Golden Gate, the other one.
Yeah.
And the car driving over it, and then the bridge got fucking shook from the earthquake, and the car disappeared. And like that shit always, like, just being afraid of heights, that always stuck with me. And I used to have this dream where I'd be skateboarding over the Marine Park Bridge, the one that comes into Rockaway.
Yeah.
And it would be like tectonic plates of broken asphalt on the bridge. And I'm not even a good skateboarder, because that was when people would skateboard when we were younger. I'd get on it right away, fly up in the air, fall right on my back, like no balance at all. And I'm doing these jumps on the skateboard with these tectonic plates broken. I think going back from the earthquake during the World Series that I got interrupted, and like I was gonna fall through like that fucking car. Like I hate, everyone has the falling off a building dream where you feel like you're falling off your bed and shit. But that's a reoccurring one also. I don't know. I'm dreaming again, and I don't like it. But I need to get off the edibles. You know what I mean? Because I'm in a fucking mess. Like the other day after we did our show, Reese, I have the one edible, then I have a bag of 500 milligram gummies, and like I had to go to Stop and Shop. I was so high, and the lady was grilling me, like the lady that worked there. I probably just looked really high. And
You probably did.
I had my mask on, and I was like, yo, I was so high at that moment. I'm like, yo, is the pandemic over? And, like, she's looking at me like, why does this guy have a mask on? Like, I had to fucking check myself for a second. I'm like, yo, are we still in pandemic time? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's in my head, it was like 2 years from now, and I was still wearing a mask when no one wears a mask anymore. And the lady's like, yo, why does he have a mask on? You know what I mean? Like, but then I looked at her. She had a mask on. And I went down the cereal aisle. I'm like, yo, that was weird.
when you were walking the cereal high, where like all the pictures and colors, like
no, I had to catch myself because I just thought this lady was like,
no, but like
like before this, if you walked into a place with a mask on, you'd be like, look at this freak.
Or he's Asian.
Or Asian, yes.
Yeah.
I'm more anti-Asian sentiment by Matteo.
Oh, not true.
But yo, like it's like imagine you walked in with a mask on. A couple years ago, people would be like, yo, what's up with this guy? You know what I mean? Like, that's how high I was. Like, yo, did I...
Well, when you were that high, like, if you walked in the cereal aisle and all the cartoon characters moving shit?
No, I wasn't that high. I just thought it was so high that the pandemic was over and I shouldn't be walking around with a mask.
Okay, got it.
But it was still this bullshit time we live in. So, listen, I'm trying to get... Because, like I said, the food I eat afterwards, it takes days off my life, and now look at me today, trudging like. I
know. I'm being your rock of Gibraltar.
Oh, are you, Matteo?
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, man. Listen, I apologized last week after the fact. I had the cup full of oatmeal with water and was like acting like you, who when you throw up a lot. And I'm like, that's sort of a medical condition, and it's pretty.
I truly don't care.
I apologize.
Some other of my conditions probably would, but I'm a comic, so why? It's a good roast.
Yeah, and listen, I wanted to. I wanted to give you some time to roast me today, but
you forgot to text. So next time I'm on here,
I got too high last night.
I'll write some stuff. Knowing now.
This week last week I went to the Comedy Fight Club in Ridgewood.
Yeah, Jersey or Queens?
In Queens.
Okay.
I've meaning to go. Matt Marin and them. It's outdoors, social distancing, and it was a little chilly.
Yeah.
So we pulled up. There's a fucking spot right across the street, a fire hydrant. I posted up the car right there, and I watched from my car. I mean, I don't care if people were judging me. It's like, all right, sit on your Metro card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I work hard to have this card. It's fucking cold out.
I know.
But before we went there, we went to the place, Roberta's.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Bushwick, but it's somewhere in Brooklyn.
Well, I've been there a lot. Like,
amazing fucking
It's
pizza.
off of what street exactly?
It's on Moore, something.
Moore. I know it's off of Moore, but like what avenue?
It's like I don't know if it's close to Ridgewood or Bushwick area.
It's Bushwick.
But
so I go there a lot. We're used to.
Phenomenal food.
It's so good.
And I'm sitting there, and the guy, everyone has their mask on. The server, the head guy, like it's different.
Yeah.
Pizza now. You don't just go and talk to the guy.
Yeah.
And we ordered ahead, and it wasn't ready. And I tell the story of me being a professional eater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not just because I'm fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like professional means something. And
I asked the guy. You won awards for it, right?
Well, once you get paid, you're not an amateur no more.
True.
You know what I mean? Like that's the difference between an Olympic. You know what I mean? Back in the day, Olympic wrestler to professional wrestler or some whatever shit.
Yeah. So
I asked the guy. He had like these dreads and he looked mad familiar. I don't know if I know I might have told the story to some people that know me. Hold on. Fucking thing's popping up. Yeah. And I was like, yo, are you Crazy Legs from the International Competitive Eating Circuit? He's like, yo, I am. I'm like, yo, do you remember me? I was a long time ago. I go, do you have a minute to tell this story? The food wasn't ready. I was living at my aunts and uncles in Bensonhurst. I got thrown out of my mom's house, and after my mom's house got raided, and I was broke. I was drinking 99-cent 22s of Colt 45.
Yeah.
And my aunt and uncle that was so kind to let me live there, they would stay up. They would be blasting Coach, fucking playing card games. I loved it. You know, I loved drinking, hanging out with my aunt and uncle. But my uncle, he started early that day, and he was blasting. I'm sleeping in my cousin's room. He's blasting "Fat Bottom Girl" by Queen. You know that song about fat chicks?
Yeah.
Classic. Out the window. And he wakes me up. I look up. He goes, oh, Thomas, you're awake. And I see him drinking. I'm like, all right, I gotta get up and join him before my Colt 45s are gone, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like 9-something in the morning. We're drinking. He's like, yo, there's a corned beef, there's a Irish festival on the side of the road at Cropsey Avenue today. Let's go. I'm like, I don't even think I started UPS, but we were dead broke. We had like $58 between us. And it was like one of those like shows where like you could see the amount of money you have in the corner. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like each thing you spend, it goes down. You know, closer to zero. So we get there. Now the malt liquor that I've been drinking since like 9:30 in the morning is just killing my stomach. You know, I just started drinking. I didn't even brush my teeth. So I smelled the sausage and peppers stand, right?
Yeah.
I don't even like sausage and peppers. I buy one just to coat my stomach. Right after I eat it, now I have like $48 left. You know what I mean? After buying beer, $42 left. This guy with a fucking a dog hat on comes up and dreads. This white dude, this guy, Crazy Legs. Hey, I'm Crazy Legs. We're having a corned beef eating contest at Peggy O'Neill's in the tent in an hour. I'm like, fuck, I just wasted $7 on this sausage and peppers. That's 3 beers. You know what I mean? Like, so whatever. I get on stage, take my shirt off. The fucking crowd goes fucking wild. I start housing the corned beef sandwiches. It was cold and fatty. If they were warm, I could have easily ate 5. Rye bread. So I fucking house like maybe 3 3.75.
Yeah.
The guy next to me took 1 bite, and they said we came in second. We tied, whatever. I was a little mad because I'm competitive. The lady came up to me afterwards. She gave me an envelope. I go, what's this? She goes, oh, you came tied for second. $150 in an envelope. And at that moment, once I took that envelope, I was no longer an amateur. I was a professional eater. And that was my first time becoming a professional eater. And I go, do you remember that day? He goes, wow, that's some story, vaguely. So I met the guy Crazy Legs at Roberta's. He's going to come on THC TV. He wants me to tell the story again that, you know what I mean, like, this is, as a fat person, this is...
Is he also fat?
No. He's like real, he must work out or something. But I know it was a long-winded story, and this guy's like, he was in for the whole ride, from the Colt 45 to me taking my shirt off. He goes, yo, I really think I remember that. It was like 2003, 2004.
Okay.
But at that moment, I'm no longer an amateur, and I'm a professional. You know what I mean? That's the difference, Matteo.
I have my own. I've been trying to set this as my own talking points. Basically, what was your opinion when Sony first came to America in 1994?
I was like, first they take our lands, then they take our women. Sony. I think you said something else. Sony. I remember the commercial. Sony, no baloney. The TVs. My dad, we were a big fan of Sony.
Yeah.
Quality product. My first Discman.
Yeah.
With MC Hammer, Please Hammer, Don't Harm Him, and Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire.
It's Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him.
Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him. And that's my childhood. Sony, no baloney. What's your beef with Sony, huh?
I'm not beefing with it. I've been doing a lot of research on them.
Talk to me.
Well, there are only 2 products ever to mimic the style of Apple. Well, Apple mimicked another company. I'm going to get to that. The companies I'm thinking of, Apple makes all of her products. Everything that Apple produces is made by Apple itself. The wiring, the coating for the plastic doesn't come from other companies. Sony used to make every inch of their VCRs and TVs in Japan. Every piece. From the smallest screw to the glass. Both of those companies took that idea from Ferrari. Ferrari still does it. Apple still does it, but Sony has abandoned that process.
How come?
It's just too expensive, they said, to keep up that maintenance.
So what? But what? Are you saying Ferrari because you're Italian?
No, I was doing research on companies that make every inch product within their own company domain, like patent.
Well, what's your beef with Sony?
There's no beef. No, I'm just interested to like figure out like, oh, okay, yeah, Sony, like they said from after 2002, their product they stopped doing every inch being made in Japan.
How come?
It was just too expensive, so they started making. Then in 2002, they started outsourcing a lot of their products to be assembled in China and fully repaired in Japan.
Yeah, but listen, like in the election, they just passed minimum wage going up to $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, I understand. I would want people to make more money.
Yeah.
But it's like, if someone's going to apply for that job to get paid $8 an hour, like, obviously.
They need it.
Yeah, well, maybe that's how qualified they are to get paid. You know what I mean? Like, if they're dumb enough to apply for that job,
yeah,
like maybe that's all their brain capacity can handle is a job worth $8 an hour.
Yeah, here's an issue, too, with that, though. It's like, McDonald's jobs aren't supposed to be for your life. Like, that's not supposed to be your career.
No, it's not.
That's supposed to be for a teenager. And that's why there's minimum wage jobs. They want minimum wage jobs now to be like, to support a family. No, that's not the way that's not it. You have to get a better job. That's your starter job.
Yeah.
You use that to get maybe the manager job at McDonald's, then you'll get paid more. You know what I mean? Like, keep raising the minimum wage is just taking away from everybody that's actually working hard in their life.
Yeah, no, and listen, it's not meant for a guy supporting his fucking family. And, like, yeah, strive to get better. Yeah, you know what? Do that job and go to college. I don't recommend college, but, like, do something, like technical training and some fucking to become a mechanic. Yeah. Pay for that to go to your school and to better yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, it sucks grinding? Yeah. But that's on you for not fucking grinding harder. You know what I mean? Like,
the reason I brought up Sony is not to get to this point.
Huh?
But, the reason I brought up the Sony export thing was not to get to. Well, I'll get back to what I was trying to state.
No, but just what Reese was saying about just fucking like. Fuck! I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Fucking Zeppelis again.
I was saying, like, in 2002 when they changed their like manufacturing, did you notice a slight decline in what do you call it?
Products?
Yeah.
Well, a little bit. Sony was king then, but then
yeah.
Then you had LG coming out,
yeah,
Samsung on the rise.
Yeah, and Panasonic, their biggest competitor.
I think
PlayStation
Samsung,
still seems to be doing well for itself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
PlayStation's top notch.
It is. I'm saying they started doing the assembling in China because of the PlayStation.
Gotcha, because they needed to make so much of them because of the boom of it. I gotcha.
And listen, like I would see like in the '80s, see homeless people like picking shit out of the garbage and eating.
Yeah.
And like I just never understood like like why wouldn't you like not for everyone and a lot of it's mental health.
Yeah.
But use that McDonald's job, like shower, come here and just save you. Like, it's not. I know it's minimum wage and you can't really save your money, but like, it's something to start. I guess to have money in your fucking pocket. I don't know. The minimum wage shit. It's like you're rewarding someone. Like, so what if someone thinks like at an open mic you see comics like always talk about either picking up dog shit or being a busboy, and it's like, why don't you strive to be the waiter?
Better. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like the busboy, like you're the lowest, and you need these workers. They're gonna get filled with the people that you're not gonna have Michael Jordan or fucking someone talented busting your table. You know what I mean?
But high schoolers need jobs too. That's what those.
And
you know what I mean?
Mike is. But I asked this one. I'm like, how come you're settling for just the fucking being a busboy? He's like, oh, less responsibility. All right, so then you're complaining you make no money. You don't want, like, you could have been a waiter and made $300 tonight. Instead, you'd rather fucking take the crumbs off my fucking my table. And a lot of them, they think graduating to being a dog walker is better. It's like, all right. So you don't want to clean up my dish. You know what I mean? Like, but you'd rather take my dish, give it to me in my doggy bag, me go home, feed it to my dog, and then tomorrow come and pick up my dog shit. Instead of picking up my leftovers as a busboy, You'd rather come over to my house tomorrow and pick up my dog shit from my doggy bag. Great rationale. And this is why we're going to raise the minimum wage so these bad decision makers get fucking rewarded with a couple extra shekels in their pocket. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if there's jobs that pay that or did before the minimum wage got lifted, you know what I mean? Strive to get better. Fucking, I know how many times I said I knew how to drive stick, and I fucking showed up after eating ecstasy, and my friend teaching me in his RX-7 how to drive stick, like drunk. Teeth are grinding, the gears are grinding as I'm going to apply for a job.
Wait, that's why you drove like that?
No, but as I go to apply for a job to pick up voting machines and I answered an ad in the paper because I wanted money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I said I knew how to drive stick. And I had the night before.
Was it hard to learn it? Like the
Bro,
stick?
I'm on ecstasy, drinking, in the fucking parking lot up by the softball field.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking just grinding the gears, grinding my teeth, trying to learn. The next day or 2 days later, I go for this job. Penske on Rockaway Boulevard. Big yellow truck. I fucking stall out in the car, right in the yard, right in front of the guy. I'm like, oh, it's different than my other truck. And then I get out on the road all day.
So UPS doesn't use stick?
No, this is before UPS.
Oh,
and I'm just learning all day on Linden Boulevard, on the BQE, driving this huge truck. Never learned how to drive stick. But I wanted that stick money. I could have been the fucking helper and made half the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I wanted more money. So I lied to say I know how to drive stick. Put everyone else on the streets' lives in danger so I can get paid extra to go pick up these fucking voting machines.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, no problem. But at least I'm not a loser trying to fucking, like, say the guy taking out the garbage at McDonald's deserves $15. Like, yo, strive to get better, man.
What are the I'm not, this is a moot point. I just want to bring it up.
Oh, great. Moot points are always welcome.
No, it doesn't apply to everyone. It doesn't apply to everyone. It's just certain cases. What if the say, like you said, like what if collectively most of the employees, like say fast food joint, are illegal? I'm making these legal immigrants, green card pending and all that stuff.
And listen, if I'm not bashing these people.
Yeah.
And like I said, let's say the person working there. Let's say we were a family, right?
Yeah.
I'm out making the most money. Reese is out doing his job plus doing this. He contributes. You're home fucking trying to hack into fucking the CIA or whatever the fuck you do all day. We're like, hey, you need to carry your weight.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not qualified. Go work down McDonald's down the block. Now you're bringing in an extra $240.
True.
And, like, you're not the breadwinner, but know what? You're fucking paying for the cable, and you're keeping the lights on. We're a team. Shit like that.
That's
you know what I mean?
to...
And there's plenty of people in a family that might need a check or might need something to do to get out of the house on a fixed income. That's who it's for. You know what I mean? Not someone who has a kid. Like, yo, you should be pulling out, and B, you shouldn't be applying for jobs at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Get a digital scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sell something. You know what I mean? Like, or at least fucking have a scheme. Like, all right, we're gonna steal fucking bags of chicken nuggets and sell these on the weekend. Something, get something going.
Yeah.
The other way is not gonna fucking make it.
No, it's not.
And I hate people that like, oh, I gotta be on the books. I gotta do this. Why? So you can be with society standards and not being able to survive? You know what I mean? Like, these people on their high horse get me fucking sick. But listen, I want to get into my big tits, big picks of the week. We're trying to win you money, Matteo. I'm on a.
Oh, no, did I tell you about the money I won from the draft?
No, how much?
DraftKings in 2 different games that both won 100.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Matteo was
So
going to
you're
be
figuring it out?
What?
You're starting to figure it out?
Yeah.
Well, Matteo, we thought we had a diamond in the rough or something, uncut gems. Cracking the code.
Yeah, cracking the code. Yeah.
Matteo knows shit about football except for that they all shower together naked afterwards. I don't know how
that's
he
pretty
knows
much it. That's pretty much it.
And
I'm willing at least to admit it.
Listen, with FanDuel and DraftKings, I said, don't look at their names. Don't look at their fucking team mascot. Don't look at their fucking state, where they're from. Look at the numbers and work with that number till you have zero left in the salary. And it's a numbers game instead of a team and emotion game.
I know.
And look, now you're coming around and winning some money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I told you were going to get it.
I did. It was in the last, I think it was like right before Halloween and then like this week. Together were 2 different brackets for football. Both came out to be 100.
Bro, listen. The movie there alone of us, like two guys, like we wait every month to the first of the month. Once we get our Social Security check,
I got kicked
and then we go
off of
right
it.
to the OTB.
I got kicked
Yo,
off
let's
of it.
write this movie. We get our
know.
Social Security check. We go with two degenerates. We go to this OTB on Bensonhurst and 86th Street. Us in a room full of Chinamen, fucking smoking cigarettes, fire
Beautiful.
in action.
No, I just this month. I think it was like October 29th. I got kicked off my SSI, so I already thought of what already knew hustle to make money.
What's that?
My grandfather has a truck. I'm just gonna do. I'll have him drive it, which he agreed to, and we're just gonna do what do you call Postmates and not UPS. What do you call it? Postmates.
But
and
you can
Uber,
walk around and do that shit.
Uber Eats. But if you have a vehicle, they give you more cash.
Ah, there you go. Good luck with that, Matteo. Well, listen, as Matteo's over there trying to get money, we're here with the big tits, big picks of the week.
Yeah.
We started off the year $1,000. We were up almost 8,000 at one point, and now we're only up 3,400 on the year. I'm on like a 3-week losing streak. No big deal.
Yeah.
I'm not panicking. You know what I mean? This week we're gonna go.
That don't matter. As long as you're 55% for the year, you've
Yeah,
done,
no, listen,
you've
we're gonna
done
win
well,
some
so.
money. And listen, I need to win some money
Oh, you
because besides this imaginary 1,000, I've been dropping bombs and they haven't been coming in. But this week, the big tits, big picks of the week. We have the Chiefs money line, Texans money line, Cardinals money line, Steelers first half money line. 1,000 pays $1,850, up 3,400 on the year. I feel very, very, very good about this week's picks. 1,000 pays $1,850. Big tits, big picks of the week. We're gonna win you some money by the end of the year.
Yeah.
We're gonna be up. I want to say 5 figures. I want $10,000 plus. Let's go. Big tits, big picks of the week. Let's go.
What?
What's going on, Matteo?
Well, what team from Texas did you pick again?
The Texans.
The Texans. Okay.
Why?
Because for some reason I knew I was a team. I kept thinking Cowboys.
Oh yeah, no, the
Yeah.
Cowboys are there also.
Okay.
Texas is fairly big.
I know.
And listen, I always like the little things in life, and I, for a good portion of my life, I was identifying as being Jewish,
Yes, I know.
and some of the words I say very Brooklyn, and it's Italian, it's Jewish, it's a melting pot.
Yep.
It's a Brooklyn accent. It's a little bit of all those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I say schmear a lot. And I was at the dentist the other day, and my dentist, real Jewish dentist, good guy, love him, Dr. Smiles.
Yeah.
He was talking about, I want to do some teeth whitening. You know, I smoke a lot of weed, drink a lot of coffee. And he said schmear about 20 times. I was high as shit. He's like, hey, just take it. You schmear it on. And he said schmear. And there's not many better things in life than a Jewish compadre of yours over-Jewing a word up like schmear.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Jewish word, Matteo?
Fakakta.
What's that about?
It means to like idiot or like you stupid or like you this idiotic thing.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I don't think that's a word.
it is.
It is. I like skivats.
I also like I like Meshuggah and Schlock.
Oh, Meshuggah is best. What are you, Meshuggah?
And Schlock.
Oh, that's from your older
Yeah,
podcast.
talking Schlock. Those good. I am so glad those episodes are off the internet.
Why?
I
Those
just-
are your cancel moments? Those
yeah,
are your
every episode.
Shane Gillis moments?
All of those episodes. All of them.
Talking schlock is such a great fucking name.
I know.
And your other podcast, Let Us Be Idiots.
It's still up. Yeah.
That's a great name also.
I should make this clear. Like I recorded this week 4 episodes with like 4 different people because I kept thinking it'll get better. This week, every episode recorded was such trash. I'm not uploading any of them.
All right, listen, it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it happens. But, listen, like, we were talking a little bit about the election.
Yeah.
Did we? Probably not.
No, we did it. We did it behind the scenes.
Well, New Jersey legalized weed.
Yes. Recreationally or medicinally.
Recreationally. And people are jumping up and down. It's like, what? It's legal anyway. Like, what can't you get?
Yeah, you having a hard time getting weed? Like, please.
What can't you get that you? My list might be better than the dispensary.
It probably is.
You know what I mean? It's like, what do you?
Can I just say one thing about that?
Yeah.
Your list actually is better than the dispensary I went to in Colorado and Denver.
Bro, the amount of people getting excited, like, and look at the embarrassment of the top Google search was how to roll a joint.
I know.
Like, what are you fucking
Retarded.
retarded? These people are getting so excited about legalized weed. Hold on. You want to wait in line? Hold on. You want to pay sales tax? Hold on. You want to get on board with the same government that, this corona shit, it's something. Don't get me wrong. But it's also, there's herpes out there, right? There's herpes that you don't want.
Yeah.
And there's cold sores, which is a herpes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But two separate herpes. Cold sore, general herpes. You know what I mean? What?
There are 3 different types of herpes.
Well, there's two that I
Yeah.
know of. The general ones that you don't want. You don't want a cold sore, but know what? It's not the end of the world.
HPV is considered herpes number 3.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is that true, Reese?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
HPV is a virus strain from the herpes virus.
Oh, maybe it. But
Yeah,
all right,
that could be true. Yes.
all right. So you have general herpes and HPV.
Yeah.
Then you got cold sores. You don't
Yeah.
want a cold sore.
No.
It'll ruin your week.
Yeah.
But know what? That's like the level of this corona shit. You have, I guess, a little
Potentially, I was saying potentially medicinal marijuana lines could make a virus hotspot outbreak.
How?
Because depending on how many people you have online, on Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, the line goes up to like 2 blocks long.
Oh, you just talk about people waiting in line?
Yeah.
No, but listen, what I'm trying to say, the fuck we were just talking about that made me talk about the corona?
The municipal stores in New Jersey. How they legalized it and everything.
Like you're not trusting government over coronavirus.
Oh yeah. So we're getting excited for dispensaries, who's now in pocket with the same people that are shutting down everything for the corona. And like I said, no disrespect to the corona, but there's different levels. There's a cold sore version. You got the general fucking warts version or whatever. The fucking general herpes, like on your private.
Well, Jersey's governor already announced they're shutting down in 2 weeks.
No, but that's what I'm trying
Because
to say.
of genital herpes?
No,
No, but this is what I'm trying to say.
they said the orders are going to be delivered by.
What I'm trying to say is, you're gonna go to a place that's on board with the same government that's taking this corona thing and destroying people's businesses. You know what I mean? They're gonna destroy the business, and it's not even started yet. You know what I mean? Like
that probably
between
is
the
true.
taxes and waiting in line, all you got to do is find a reputable weed guy in your neighborhood. Treat the weed like it is very important to you. Don't wait till 2, 3 o'clock, because that seems like it's just the middle of the pack thing that you don't need. You know what I mean? Like, I have to get fucking foot cream or something. Yeah, that's something you get in the middle of the afternoon, not at 9 a.m. You get coffee. You put your weed call in the beginning of the fucking morning, if that's important to you, right? If you need weed and that's your medicine, how are you not calling the weed guy at 9 a.m.? So he already has it in his things to even drop it off for you.
Or very late at night, like 9 or 10 for tomorrow.
No.
Okay, sorry.
No, because some people work where they look at their work phone in the morning,
All
from what I hear. You know what I mean? But if you tell your weed guy early in the morning, it could be dropped off at your house by the time you get home.
Very true.
You know what I mean? No taxes and no line. And if you have a reputable, good weed guy, they have everything the dispensary has and then some. All these people are like, oh, it's finally legal. It's been fucking legal, you fucking idiots. What
do you think Jersey's getting their supply from?
warehouses,
Okay.
like fucking Secaucus. Like, all you need is just fucking airplane hangars full of shit. It's not grown out.
I know that.
And know what? I'm just biased against dispensaries.
I know
I mean,
you are.
I go to places where it's legal, and I bring my own shit with me. Because you go to the store, like, hey, I need the most THC shit you have. Well, we have this one is 34%. Yo, bro, give me the best shit you have. Stop telling me numbers. Like, you ask me what's the best stuff, I'm going, oh, right here, biscotti, guava biscotti. Oh, here's some GMO garlic cookies. You know what I mean? I'm not giving you numbers and like give me what the fuck I want.
There's something very interesting about the statement you made. I go to Colorado a lot. Last time I went there, the joints were stronger, I noticed, but when I went there 4 years ago, I had a 35% chocolate bar. It was like this big. Ate the whole thing and I didn't feel it as much as the joints I had there this time.
Yo, listen. Don't even get me started on that shit.
Okay.
Because of the same government that's destroying everything with the corona, taxing the shit out of the weed at the dispensaries now, it's the same ones that said, hey, we can't have 300 milligram chocolates. We can't have 300 milligram candy.
Yeah.
Oh, we can only make it fucking 100 milligrams. So
I didn't even say that. It's just 30%.
No. These are the true numbers.
Okay.
Now it's 100 milligrams or less.
Yeah.
So now my fat ass has to eat 3 times the amount of sugar to get high.
Don't you have a stand-up joke about this?
He does.
Yeah. This is this is old school. Oh, Reese was there when I did the mezzanine joke.
I
he was.
was in the elevator with you.
In the elevator, 2 guys get on, and I was working the bit that just popped into my head about that when we were in Denver. About the mezzanine.
Yeah,
Salvatore
we just ate
Mezzanine.
some we just ate some shitty edibles. We got on the elevator.
And,
we're doing from a dispensary? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
and in Denver, you're dealing with the altitude.
Yeah.
The fucking weed was so dry.
It is. It's very dry
It's
out there.
because you're high up. Like, listen. God bless. God bless to the people who are jumping up and down. Hope you fucking fall down and break your ankle because you're getting excited over weed's legal.
Wait,
Like,
you're getting excited
like,
in Jersey or
Denver? On Instagram, people I know, Facebook, like they're acting like it's a big deal. It's don't get me wrong.
Okay.
It is in the whole bullshit world we live in is how it should be.
Yeah.
But how are you living the dispensary when it's been like sort of legal for a while now?
Yeah.
On the ground, like, how do you not have someone good that doesn't have everything they have at the fucking dispensary?
True.
You know what I mean? Like, how was your life before that? You know what I mean? It's like, this ain't a eureka moment.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's just, it's a eureka moment how much your life stinks that if you're going to get this excited about a dispensary when someone you know should have all that stuff that dispensary has.
Just a simple question about dispensaries. The last one. If you were to pick preferred weed from a dispensary, would you go with Vermont or Massachusetts based?
I was not satisfied with a lot of places I went.
Okay.
Like, I didn't get an honest, like, yo, this is a no-brainer. Like, if you were like, hey, Tommy, give me a bud. I want to get really high.
Yeah.
What do you suggest?
Yeah.
I would go, like I said, I would get the GMO garlic cookies. I would get the guava biscotti, the top shelf, some dense THC fucking rich fucking bud to blow your fucking mind. I'm not going to give you some fucking off the thing. Oh, we have 34% full spectrum, 3.3 CBD. Like, yo, stop reading off the card. Speak.
I never been to the States, so I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
No. But you ever go to a dispensary?
Yeah,
and they like reading
like the facts, like a baseball card.
Yeah, like no. Give me. You turn around and you pick the one. Telling me numbers. Pick the best one. Like I pick the best bud.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's. Am I biased towards dispensaries? Yes.
Yes.
In California, is it that way too, or is it better in California?
Well, they save all the good stuff, the medicinal stuff, and it's there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And at that point,
or is it this? Is it because we don't have? I heard this, like the stuff is a lot stronger than recreationals, and we're only be able to get the recreational. So maybe that's why we're not getting the real good stuff because we're not getting the medical.
Yeah, but then also, that's the thing. I can get the medical card. Yeah. You can get it.
I don't use it.
But listen. Let's say
you have
a medical card. I don't use it
for what?
Either.
For New York?
Yeah,
I have it too.
Yeah.
But listen, let's say you have, let's say you're a UPS.
Yeah.
And you have arthritic, whatever. You can't get that medical card to go to fucking get it.
No.
Like let's say you play for the Denver Broncos. You're the quarterback. You can't go and get a medical card.
No.
Because your job discriminates against the weed.
Exactly.
So like it doesn't even matter if you have the
medical. Well that's if you have a different job. Yes, like a city job, you're not going to be able to do that. Obviously the NFL just, obviously regulates their own players, so you can't do that.
But like even like
there was just a major lawsuit about this. It happened. There was an NYPD officer who had major what do you call it? Achilles heel problem. When he was in high school as a football player, it ripped. So he had surgery over the years in therapy. He got well enough in his mid-20s to be a cop. But he started feeling pain again. He retired for like...
this happened like last year.
And he got a green card. Stopped taking marijuana.
Green card.
Let me finish. He got back on his feet to be an officer, but because he had so much medical marijuana in his system, they fired him and he sued because the police chief of his precinct said he was allowed to use the legalized green card to get the medicinal purposes.
The weed card.
Yeah, the weed card. So he.
No, it's funny that you say green card.
Yeah, I know, but it is green. There's a green stamp on it.
No,
but the green card is for
weed card. So
immigrants.
But like,
Matteo's
he won the law. He won the lawsuit, but the NYPD refused to pay him the hours he was owed.
Listen, Matteo. All right, I understand Achilles pain.
Yeah.
But there was a guy, Belcher. No, something Belt. That might have been the guy who killed his wife or committed suicide in the parking lot. There was a guy on the Chiefs, Crohn's disease, which is something I think with diarrhea, like stomach issues.
Crohn's disease is basically not diarrhea.
Inflamed colon.
It's inflamed colon to where you can't, and your muscle, your anus muscle is not like tight enough, so it just releases diarrhea everywhere.
I think DJ.
Oh.
I think DJ has that.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. He's my crony. But, you just said it wasn't diarrhea. And you're like, no, it's a tight anus where all the diarrhea flies out.
Well, with diarrhea, you can hold it in. Like, it's more of a muscle thing than it is a stuff like processing food
But
thing.
THC helps with the inflammation in the Crohn's disease. And
I didn't know this.
There was a lineman on
Yeah.
the Chiefs that's like, yo, man, like, I have Crohn's disease, and this helps, and you're saying I can't take the weed.
Yeah.
Like, imagine it's like, hey, I can take this weed, and I don't have diarrhea, or I cannot take this weed and have diarrhea.
It's so
Which
weird.
one are you choosing? I know you love diarrhea, so you might be
No, I
biased.
hate it. That's why I got the bidet.
But listen, it's like, what would you rather have? Would you like you can't even get high, so you don't get diarrhea? Imagine that. Like, imagine this gateway drug is fucking helping you.
Yeah, you did prescribe like opioids for like broken foot and shit.
Yeah, that's the stupidness of it.
Yeah.
And with the medical card to recreational, it's like I said, it just made me sick. That just like, yo, that's how bad your life is that you get excited over waiting in line and paying taxes.
Well,
and then these are the same people that are going to complain about how high the taxes are. Why
they already are. But
like, why are you even going there?
Well,
Like, get a better weed connect you.
I know.
Loser.
Can I finish this one statement?
Of course.
Because of Corona, the governor didn't want to make there have lines, so a lot of the medicinalist dispatcheries are having deliveries.
Bro, listen, with the amount of budget deficits we're going to have
Yeah.
from people not taking the train, tunnels,
Yeah, I know.
as much as they were because of the Corona,
Yeah.
they're going to push it through, especially in New York.
Deliveries, you mean?
No, just the recreational, but
Yeah.
like
absolutely.
the taxes are going to be so like you're probably going to be paying $70 for an eighth.
Oh, I already know. It's
And
gonna be the
like,
price.
who knows how even good that is? You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely true.
It could be solid bud, but like, wouldn't you want the person selling it to you like standing by it and like, this is
Yeah, this is
what
good
you
product.
Want. This
Yeah,
is what the
yeah.
fuck you want.
It's almost like an old-fashioned shoemaker. This is bad leather. This is good leather.
Bro.
Yeah. How do you think that's going to affect your business if it does get legalized in New York, though?
Yeah, Matteo.
I have thought about that.
How's it going to help your currying service?
No, I was talking about him.
Who, Reese?
No, never mind. No.
Hold up. Another thing,
Yeah.
you mentioned shoemaker, right?
Yeah.
If you ever look, there's always a sign with a little guy named Serge,
Yeah.
Ivan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even being stereotypical, but I feel like you've these hole-in-the-wall shoemakers. How do they stay open? It's such an old-school, like, job, and they survive. There's random shoemakers in neighborhoods. Ivan.
Yeah.
Fucking with Serge. And
Serge.
they fix watch bands. Like, my brother always is going to the shoemaker. I don't know why. Well,
Yeah.
but they stay in
They
business.
fix belts too.
Belts.
Yeah, they do.
No, but like, how are they? We're talking to people on our phone. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, different countries.
Yeah.
And one of the oldest professions next to prostituting, shoemaker,
Yeah.
is they're thriving. Maybe not thriving, but like the guy took over the fucking the Jew shop. He expanded his shoemaking business. Like, I don't know. You
Because
mentioned shoemaker. And
Well, there's a reason why. Leather is the most expensive organic product you can use as a, like a what do you call it? Not crop, but livestock. Like when
no, but just the fact that they stay open in 2020.
you know, that's what I'm saying. You're always going to need a leather shoe repair, no matter what,
What when you just throw it away?
because they're expensive.
Shoes are expensive, bro.
Very expensive.
I guess so.
A nice pair of leather shoes for a job or a wedding or funeral is about $450.
Nice. Well, listen, Matteo, I missed you.
I know.
We missed you so much that we dressed up like you.
I know.
You know, invitations.
It was very good.
Good
I
to
liked
see you
it.
back.
I did. I liked it.
Imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
It is.
But thank you for coming through on a
welcome.
Friday. Early show. Reese
Yeah.
holding it down.
Yep.
On a day where Zeppelis are still pumping through my veins.
I
Yeah,
know.
just to let you know, I like Zeppelins.
Yeah.
I actually have some in the fridge downstairs. I can't eat any. But
Yeah, give it to him. He can tolerate them.
and stay tuned. We're gonna have Reese on THC TV on the milligram. Was it what
The
milligram challenge?
the milligram challenge. no doubt.
Milligram challenge. We're gonna OD him on edibles because his body processes them different than a normal person. We'll see about that. Stay tuned for that in a couple weeks. Thanksgiving Day episode coming soon. And Matteo, thanks for coming back.
You're welcome.
We missed you, and stay tuned for more episodes of Matteo being here. There's
You're
been
welcome.
another episode of the Big T Show. Be the person you are when you're high. See you next week. Later.